Yeah. So today we are going to discuss about the two main topics. First is about the AIDS, okay, and second is about the drug abuse, okay, like various type of drugs. So drug abuse, and these are the last topic of this chapter. So we are going to discuss AIDS and the drug abuse. Fine.
Drug abuse is required? Is that in the curriculum?
Yeah. Is it in? Yeah, it's in the curriculum. Yeah. If I talk about the AIDS, so what is the full form of AIDS? Yes. Anybody? Yes, Vishnu.
Anybody, yes, anybody. Okay, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, correct.
Yeah, and it is caused by.
HIV virus,
Okay, and what is the full form of the HIV virus?
human immunodeficiency virus.
Human immunodeficiency. Okay, okay. So if I talk about what this virus is doing actually.
It's slowly killing off your immune system and it's like stopping the immune system receptors from like uh, receiving signals.
Okay, very good. So actually, in our body, we have the lymphocytes, right?
Yeah.
We have
Mhm.
the macrophages which help in the phagocytosis of the various pathogen. So
Engulfing
yeah,
stuff.
engulfing stuff. So it is good for us because they are engulfing viruses, they are engulfing bacteria. So that's why this virus is actually infecting our all those cells
Yeah.
which are working as a very good thing, like which are working as a like defense
Hmm.
army, you can say that. So they are killing our army in our body. Okay, so of course that is not so good. So now but I want to tell you why this HIV virus doing this, why it is infecting, like why it is entering in our body. Can you tell me?
Bodily fluids.
Why?
Oh,
No, no,
sperm.
no,
Oh,
but why what virus is getting?
what? It can enter in the body.
But why it is entering, and what benefit it is getting?
It's getting a place to live and it can feed off stuff. An environment where it can
Okay.
thrive.
Are you sure like they want the place or they just want to multiply reproduction?
Well, both.
Yeah, mainly reproduction, okay? Because
Yeah.
they have the main aim, like they want to increase their number only.
Number. Okay.
So
Yeah, I think
now
I forgot that.
okay. So now I'm see one thing you should know, HIV virus contain the RNA.
Yeah.
Okay, contain the, but you know very well in our body there is a DNA replicating machinery. You know that DNA
mRNA.
replicating. Yes. So if I want to tell you something, like in our body we have one DNA, like so many DNA in every cell we
Yeah,
have
yeah,
DNA. So
yeah.
from the DNA we are, like the DNA is converted into
mRNA.
the mRNA,
mRNA.
and from the
Transcription.
mRNA protein.
Proteins.
Because
Translation.
virus has only two things: genetic material and protein. Am I right? So they
Ah.
have only one aim. They want, like, the genetic material they already have, so they just want to make their protein. Okay. So they just want to, when they want to make copies, so its simple meaning is genetic material and protein. Got it? If genetic material they will form, so protein will automatically get formed. Why?
I.
Suppose if there is one mRNA of HIV virus, but now they have two mRNA, so of course from the mRNA they can form the protein now,
Yeah.
because of the translation.
Hmm.
So it means virus just want to increase their genetic material, protein will
Right.
automatically get formed.
So more. They want more mRNA.
Yeah. So now what I'm doing,
Wait,
you know,
why don't they use DNA as their genetic material?
one second. Transcription and translation. HIV virus has a genetic material of mRNA. Okay.
Oh, okay. It's
HIV has a,
specific.
yeah, HIV has a genetic material which is mRNA. Okay, RNA is the genetic material in virus, in this
Oh,
virus.
really?
Yeah, in this anything can be genetic material. It depends on the, like, different virus are different genetic material. Some has single stranded DNA, some has double stranded DNA, some has single stranded RNA, some have double stranded RNA. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Okay. So now, but in our body, you know very well, we have the DNA and we are
Yeah.
making multiple copies of DNA. You remember I told you DNA replication.
The
from one
replication
DNA.
fork, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you like this, right? Remember? Like
Replication
DNA,
fork.
yeah, the DNA polymerase, DNA ligase, DNA helicase.
DNA helicase unwinds
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So from the one DNA, we are getting two DNA, right? And it keeps on multiplying in our
Yeah, it keeps on
body.
multiplying. Yeah.
Yeah, because we have the host machinery. I mean, we have the machinery, genetic machinery. Okay, it is host machinery for the virus, but in
Ah.
it is a genetic machinery for increasing the DNA. Okay, so now what is happening? Can this HIV mRNA directly enter in our host machinery? Can directly enter into the machinery and they will multiply the DNA? No,
No.
it can be easily caught. It can
Yeah.
be, so that's why it is playing some like it's a kind of strategy. It is coming with some strategy. Just tell me,
A
Vishnu.
fake out.
Yeah, suppose if you all are going to school, okay, but suppose if a new like new terrorist is coming directly coming to your
Oh.
class, so you will identify or not, because that is
Yeah.
completely new. Okay, you can easily identify, but suppose that terrorist is coming with a mask of student, and that
Oh,
student is not coming today.
he's
Like
wearing. Okay.
he just kidnapped one student, and that student mask they just made, and now he's coming with that mask. So
You
now
made this really dark.
yeah, so just tell me, will you identify?
Yeah. No.
No, but yes, way of conversation you can identify, but still, just by looking at him, you can't identify him, right?
Yeah.
So same thing is this virus is doing the like same kind of stuff it is doing. So it is entering as a mRNA in our cell, but it is not entering in our host machinery, like genetic machinery, which is increasing the from DNA from 1 to 2. Why? Because this machinery will easily identify this is RNA. So from where it is coming? It is not our RNA, definitely. So this RNA is actually becoming DNA first. It is a
Whoa.
strategy, like very cleverness. So if this is transcription, so can I say it is a reverse transcription?
Ah.
So this HIV RNA doing reverse transcription so that it become DNA. And this,
Honestly,
yeah, and then it is entering into the our machinery.
wait. So
So
reverse transcription means mRNA to DNA?
yeah, reverse
Why?
transcription.
Why didn't I think about that? Like
I
I've
mean,
been hearing reverse transcription polymerase reaction everywhere, but I've never like stopped to think about what the reverse
big
transcription means.
because whenever there is a need, I will tell you only that, na.
RT-PCR, like polymerase chain reaction, that makes billions of copies of the.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So here, from the mRNA to DNA, like this, these copies are getting formed. Okay, multiple copies of the DNA are getting formed.
My brain is
See.
swelling right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, you are saying that, I'm not saying that. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to show you the picture. Okay, like what basically happens here. Can you just see the right side portion?
What's the 1 1 2 1 2? Okay.
Can
So
you see the
retrovirus.
Yeah, it's a retrovirus, which is the HIV virus. Okay, HIV virus is a
Oh,
retrovirus. Can you just see it has only two things. One is the RNA, and there is a protein coat. That pink
yeah.
color is protein coat, and this is a genetic material. So this
Okay.
virus is infecting our normal cell. This is our normal cell. Okay, you can say it's a microphage. It is a normal cell, our body. So it is entering. So when it is entering, of course, genetic material is the main thing. Protein is automatically get formed out later. Protein
Yeah.
is, I told you, there was like a Hershey and Chase experiment. DNA is a
Yeah.
genetic material. So
Oh,
that's why,
oh yeah, yeah.
yeah,
That's called Hershey and Chase. Oh,
yeah. So
bacteriophage.
yeah, only DNA will enter, not the protein.
Yeah.
Remember? So that's why
So
only
now they did the reverse transcription thing. That makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So viral RNA is introduced into the cell, but it can't enter in our host machinery. Host machinery means it is a nucleus, genetic
Oh,
machinery where one DNA become two DNA, two to four,
why do you
four
have
to
to
eight.
give him the big fancy name to say nucleus, right?
Okay, nucleus. But it is better to say na genetic machinery, which is increasing the number of DNA, right? Yeah, you are right. Okay, okay. And we are not
It's
giving a fancy name, okay? Okay. Okay. So this viral RNA is converted into the viral DNA by reverse transcription. Am I right? I told
reverse
you.
transcriptase, the enzyme. Okay, I
Yeah, this is
see.
the enzyme. Okay, yeah, very good. Reverse transcription is done by the enzyme reverse transcriptase from RNA to DNA is getting formed. So this
How
DNA
original.
is this DNA is of HIV or this is our normal DNA?
It's the HIV. It's the HIV one, but it's masked as our DNA.
Yeah, so it is entering into the machinery in our
It's the
machinery,
viral DNA.
and
Yeah,
our machinery unable to recognize like
yeah.
it is our DNA or viral DNA. So it has only one function. Whatever is entering, it is doubling that. So from the one DNA, it is converting into the two, and again it is entering then two to four, and it keeps on multiplying. And can you just see that new viruses? Actually, picture is
Oh,
only one, but yes, can you see the downside? New
sir,
viruses are
I have a question, right? I
yeah.
think I. Okay, so the virus's goal is to make copies, right? Okay, so and HIV is so harmful because we can't detect the nucleus can't detect the that copy of the virus, right?
Can't
Because
detect, can't detect.
it can't detect it, yeah, because it's masked as a DNA. Why can't scientists like find something that like it's like a boundary outside the nucleus that like detects it?
Because it is DNA is completely similar na.
Yeah,
DNA
but
is
like
DNA. Like if we detect something, it means if we are doing something to kill the dead DNA, so it can kill our own DNA too. Like we can't clearly, if our nucleus is not identified, so how can we detect? How can we do something so that it can detect? It can. It is not so easy. Why? Because if our own nucleus is unable to recognizing that at the micro level, so it's not easy for us. Okay, that's why we are unable to recognize that thing. Yeah, we can detect it is present, but we can't kill. There is
yes,
a, there is a
that's the point.
there is a phosphate group. Yeah, there is a one phosphate which we enter in your body. So that phosphate is very like it can easily attach on the retrovirus DNA. Okay,
Mm,
and when we take out the sample of your blood, and if there is a presence of that thing, retrovirus DNA plus phosphate, so it confirms
indicator
that
of HIV is
yeah,
present.
it confirmed that you have a like AIDS.
AIDS. Oh, AIDS
Okay,
not
so
HIV.
we can diagnose that, we can detect
But we
that,
can cure it.
but we can't kill it. Why? Because if you
Oh.
take something to kill the DNA, so it can kill your own DNA too. And
Yeah, and also it keeps replicating, so there's no point. It keeps replicating.
yes, exactly, exactly. Because you have millions of nucleus, because you have millions of cell. Sorry, billions of cell.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why. So new viruses are getting formed. Now, if new DNA is coming, so of course, with the help of transcription, it is again becoming RNA, right? And again,
Yeah.
can you just see new protein are also getting formed because
Hmm.
of the translation? So protein is also getting formed, and new viruses can infect the. And now from one to two cell, two to four cell, four to eight cell, can you just see other cells? And whenever
Yeah.
they just come out from the cell, they just ruptured that. It is like it is not like they are increasing their number, but whenever they enter into the cell, so when they enter and when they come out, so they just ruptured that. It
Oh,
means they are using this thing and they are killing that thing.
oh.
This is the bad thing. Like they
They
are
kill the
not.
nucleus. They kill the cell.
Yeah, and the only cell which help in increasing their number.
Oh my god.
Isn't it very bad thing? You
Like
are
using.
like your friend is helping you in increasing your number, and you are killing that friend when your
Okay.
target is completed. Vishwas Ghat
Hmm.
in Hindi. Do you know what is Vishwas Ghat?
No, I
The
don't.
killing of trust. Okay.
Ah, I see.
Okay. So this is what? So this is a cell, and this cell after, like, just when they release the this DNA, then nucleus will realize, oh my God, what I have just done that. Then, and this is too much too late, that, and it is going to get killed.
Wow.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Certain mistake
Hmm.
can only be realized now when they give you the result.
Yeah.
So that is the same thing here. So this cycle is very very important, and in the examination you will see such cycle. Okay, so please take a screenshot. I guess I will share the notes also, so don't worry. But yes, please read these lines very carefully once again.
Yeah, this makes sense to me. I understand.
Hmm. So please read these lines once again, Vishnu. First, it is viral RNA code, it is a viral protein code, it is infecting normal cells. Okay, please read this. There is not complete treatment for the AIDS, but yes, scientists have already developed the drugs, some medicines which can activate your immune system.
Oh, like
Okay,
immunotherapy, like kind of like that.
yeah, kind of that thing. Like, we can't kill HIV virus, but yes, we can
Yeah.
increase your antibodies, we can increase your immune system, so that you, like, if a person is going to die in at the age of 35 because of AIDS, so with the help of these immune therapy, we can increase that to 10 to 10 15 years. We can extend
Yeah.
the life of the person, and this is what people want. People want to live more 5 years, more 10 years, more 15 years. This is what we are doing by giving the immunotherapy, by giving the lymphocytes. So it means, yes, like, we are little bit successful, right,
Yeah.
in giving the life. Yeah, so that is the main thing. Okay, got it now, everybody? Okay, oh, you are the only one. Okay. Okay, so now, yes, so we are going to the next topic, which is known as the drug abuse.
Okay.
Drug abuse, many people say, hey, drug abuse, drug also abuse. No,
Well,
it's about the when you are taking the drug, that is called the drug abuse. It's not about like
OD.
you are abusing something. Okay,
OD.
oh,
Yeah.
then why the name is drug abuse? We can say drug taking or drug intake. Okay,
I've
like,
kind of already learned about this, so I think okay. I think we can. Yeah. Go ahead.
okay. So now, if I talk about the drug abuse, so you should know one thing. Like, we have the various categories of the drugs. Okay,
Yes.
and first is, I guess you have heard about the opioids. Opioids.
Opioids.
Yeah.
Opioids.
So first, a drug which I am going to take, it is the opioids.
Hmm. Painkillers.
Yeah. So actually, these drugs names are basically come from the receptors, and we have a particular type of receptor, like, from with the help of which they interact. Okay, so they interact with the particular type of receptor. Suppose if you are taking any kind of drug, so these particular drug is interacting with a particular receptor in our body. Okay, so why the name is opioids? Because they are interacting with the receptor, and the receptor name is opioid only. Okay,
Yeah.
opioids. So
Opioids.
they are interacting, and where is it present? Opioid
In the
receptor.
brain.
Yeah, in the center nervous system, in the brain, and you can consider spinal cord also.
Spinal
Okay,
cord.
yeah, and not only these two, but also the gastrointestinal tract. It means our digestive
Oh,
system.
I
So
didn't know that.
gastrointestinal tract. Okay. So mainly two type of drug come under this opioids. First is the morphine. Have you ever heard about that?
Morphine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
morphine and
morphine.
morphine and heroin.
Heroin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why am I so excited? Okay, no. Yeah, I know.
Oh my
I know
God.
this.
I'm doubting on you. Are you doing something? I will call your parents.
Oh no, I've learned about this before in health
But why
class.
are you so excited?
I've learned about
Okay.
this.
Okay. Morphine and the heroin. Okay. I was just
Mhm.
kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I talk about the morphine, so morphine is obtained from there is a poppy plant, and the poppy plant name is, biological name is Papaver somniferum, not Papa. Just give me something. No. Papaver somniferum. Just say it. Oh, it's very
Pap-
difficult. Okay, okay, I'm writing that. Pepe, Pepe usually say like that. Pepe were somniferum.
Papyrus
Niferum.
somniferum. Okay.
Okay, so morphine is obtained from there is a and it is also known as a poppy plant. Poppy. It's not a doggy name. It's a plant name. Puppy. Okay. So it is basically coming from the latex. There is a part of the plant which is known as
Papaver.
latex of like Papaver somniferum poppy plant, and it's a painkiller. It's a sedative. Okay,
Yeah.
remember. So
It
it's a
it it stops the signaling of pain
yeah. That's why we use it in like whenever we are going to operation
post
in
surgery. Yeah.
yeah surgery. So it always reduce the pain.
How about barbiturates?
Well, barbiturates.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will going to discuss. I will going to take the category. Don't worry. So after the surgery. Okay. So this is the morphine sedative. Okay, now if I talk about, so this is all about the morphine. Remember that morphine is obtained from the latex of the Papaver somniferum, which is a poppy plant, and it's a sedative and the painkiller, and it is very good for reducing the pain after the surgery when you are. Yeah, it is going to give you the relief. Okay, now if I talk about, so there is another one which is known as a heroin. So if I talk about the
Heroin.
heroin, yeah, heroin, any you can use the word. Okay, so now if I talk about heroin, heroin is actually look like a white color. It's a like a salt type. Okay,
It looks like a
so
powder. Yeah.
yeah, so heroin actually it is also a morphine, but when we add some group, so actually heroin is a chemically it is a diacetyl morphine. It means diacetyl group is going to be added on that on the morphine. So diacetyl morphine, and it is quite bitter. बहुत ही कड़वा होता है. Bitter. It
Well,
is
you're not
quite
eating it. Don't you inject it into your veins or something?
no. It is like a powder.
You eat it?
Something. No, अरे, I'm just telling you what people usually take as a heroin. How they take it.
How?
Okay, orderless. It's a not
Isn't it?
injection, but it's a
Oh,
kind of powder. People directly snuff it.
idiots.
Okay, so orderless kiss line. Haven't you like there is a movie in India and not in India but also the outside. Like they just make a line of that drug and they just quickly take that. So it is directly enter in their like bloodstream and then all these things
I
happens.
thought it was through like you inject it into your like vein or something.
No. Yeah, there are certain drug which they can die. If it is mixed with the liquid, then they can take that. If it is in the powdery form, they can't inject that, so they have to snuff it, or they have to, yeah, they have to snuff only. But
Mix it with your smoothies and drink it.
um, yeah,
Protein smoothies.
but we they can't just digest because it may cause problem in the digestive system also. Certain drug
Oh.
they just can't take that. Like if I talk about in India, there is a city Punjab. So in the
Hmm.
Punjab, I have heard like some people are doing the like they have field of afim. Afim. Have you ever heard about afim? Afim ki kheti, agriculture of afim. Okay, don't worry, you don't know, I guess. Okay, so it's also a kind of like when the people take that, so they become very high. It's a
Oh,
like
okay. It's
kind
a
of
drug.
yeah. So that's why. And people basically put it into the tea, like chai, tea.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
so afim is usually put into the tea, and after mixing it, they usually take that, and they become high. I don't know, like when the drivers also take that for a long distance so that they don't get bored. Okay, so we are just coming to the main thing. Yes, heroin. So odorless it is, or it is a kind of crystalline, like a powdery form. Okay, so yeah, so if it is diacetyl morphine, so can we say that when we are adding the acetyl, when we are doing the acetylation of morphine, so we will get heroin,
Hmm.
acetylation of morphine. it become heroin na.
What's acetylation mean?
Acetylation means adding of acetyl group.
What
Acetyl.
is that?
Acetyl group is a CH3COO. Acetyl.
Ah,
Okay. Acetyl. Okay. Acetic acid. You forgot.
vinegar.
CH3COOH. It is the acetic acid.
Vinegar.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So it is a diester.
Acetylcholine.
Yeah, acetylcholine is a neurotransmitter.
Neurotransmitter. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay.
Oh, does it
So
have COOH too?
yeah, so remember heroin mostly, yes, snuff can also be there, and like, yeah, because it's a powdery form, so it can mix with the tobacco and it can be smoked also. So heroin can be taken as a smoking also.
What? That's
Yeah,
I've never heard of that.
no, 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 smoking can also be there, and if it is in the liquid form, so tell
Drink
me,
it.
drink, drink it. My
Well,
God,
yeah.
injection, haven't I told you?
Oh,
if it
yeah.
if it
Okay.
is in the liquid state, so we can directly inject into the veins na. You only told that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Injections, okay. So whenever you are taking that, so your body function a little bit slow down, because it is a
Uh,
depressant. Your heartbeat, you can feel your heartbeat, you can feel like what is happening inside.
aren't there like
So
visual like indications too? Eyes become like puffy or whatever, red.
yeah, I saw these things in the movies and in the documentaries, but not the reality. Actually, I don't know, but yes, I can imagine, and I can only tell what I saw in the documentaries. So slow down the body functions, of course, because all these are actually affecting your CNS, central nervous system. So of course this is going to be happen. Okay. Okay, okay. So yes, I just explained that cannabinoid is obtained from the cannabis sativa. Coca alkaloid, it is a cocaine, and you can take it by smoking. Okay, and it interfere with the transport of the neurotransmitter, right? So it means neurotransmitter, and you may feel like sense of euphoria. Euphoria means like very energetic. You may feel, and if you take a very high doses, then there may be hallucinations, like you
Euphoria.
completely out, you will completely out
Euphoria.
of the track, and you will like, oh my god, what is happening, things are going like circular, or you won't be able to walk clearly. Okay, you are going here and there randomly. Okay, so you should know it is affecting your central nervous system, and if you are taking that, you will feel like more energetic and a sense of euphoria. And yes, excessive usage, it may cause hallucination. And yes, you may feel like you have a very high energy, but you don't have, you just feel it. Okay, you have high energy, but
Yeah.
in reality you don't have. Got it? It is the
Yes.
cocaine. Now hallucinations, there were certain hallucinations, right? Have you ever heard about like we have the god Shankar ji, god Shankar, like we usually give them datura. Do you know bhang in Hindi?
I don't really know many words in Hindi, so probably not.
Okay, there is a something like this which we basically give to the god Shankar, because it is believed that god Shankar very much like bhang.
I don't
Like
know what that
it's
means.
okay, okay, then fine. Actually you should know, so these are the complete hallucinations, hallucinogens, you can say. They are very good in giving hallucinations. So first is the atropa belladonna. Atropa belladonna. And second is the datura. Okay, so
Are these
datura
common?
and the atropa belladonna, so actually these are the products which are coming from these two plant. Atropa belladonna, just say it, and the other is the datura. So when you are taking these products, okay, so it is hallucinogenic. I can write that this is in Hindi, it is known as bhang. And do you know
Hmm.
Holi?
Yeah, the colors.
So
Happened
yeah,
recently.
so many people on the Holi, just they just take the bhang, and
Oh,
they
I
are
didn't know that.
going like that, like, and they will remain on the bed at least for 1 or 2 days. Okay. Have you ever
Kind
heard
of.
about LSD injection? LSD.
Yeah.
So LSD is a very harmful drug because it may give you the like around 1 to 2 days. It's very harmful and very much you will be completely out of the track. Lysergic acid diethylamide. Diethylamide. And what is the meaning
Mm-hmm.
of LSD? Lysergic acid diethylamide. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
it is obtained from the fungus. Fine.
What is methamphetamine then? Oh, it's amphetamines. Okay,
Sorry.
never mind.
Okay. So products come from the Atropa, Belladonna, and Datura, and there is a LSD which is people taking as an injection, like LSD injection, and like lysergic acid diethylamide. Okay.
People take LSD on Holy.
Holy? No, no, no,
Holy.
no, 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 no. It is an
Oh,
injection thing. People don't like much. Bhang is just a religious thing actually. Like people have made this religion, but it's
what?
not religious. But the people say that God Shankar used to like that, so we will also take that.
I don't know
He,
who Shankar is. So
Bholenath Shankar, Ganga.
Shivaji.
Yeah, Shivji. Yes, Shivaji.
Oh
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Shivji. Okay.
Yeah. And
Vishnu Mahesh.
yeah. Yeah.
Mahesh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really know these slang terms.
Okay, okay, fine. So, is that clear to you,
Mm,
LSD? Tobacco,
yes.
you know very well. Tobacco is also a drug. As I told you, it is considered as a drug, but it is not
Yeah.
like it is. You can chew it. Do you know many pan masala people take that?
Yeah. My grandfather, like some of my
Y-
family members,
Yeah,
used to
yeah,
take.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So tobacco is usually chewed. You can smoke also.
You can
You
roll
can,
it. You can roll it
yeah,
and smoke it.
yeah, roll it, snuff it. Okay. So it contains mainly the nicotine, right? Nicotine,
Oh.
and it work as a stimulant. Like people usually take chai, tea. It also contains some nicotine. So same thing. It also contains some nicotine. So nicotine basically activate our adrenal gland, right?
Oh.
And it which
Adrenaline. Yeah.
yeah, which increases your blood pressure, which increases your heart rate. So people like that whenever
You
these
make
things
it
happen.
feels fun.
Yeah, little bit. Yes, yes. So smoking of tobacco, it increases the chances of the lung cancer. Okay,
Oh.
bronchitis also, emphysema, coronary heart diseases, cancer of throat, okay, gastric ulcer, and urinary bladder may be infected because you are taking a lot of carcinogenic factors. Carcinogenic factor means it contain a lot of toxic things, right? So in your body, if these things are going, of course, you may become a victim of cancer. Okay, so smoking of tobacco, it increases the carbon monoxide in your level in your body. That's why oxygen deficiency would be there. Your body is not getting enough oxygen, and if it is not taking enough oxygen, so it is not so good for you. Okay, so chewing of tobacco, it causes the oral cancer. Fine.
Rolling it's fun though.
Yeah, so tobacco causes what and what, can you tell me?
Cancer and bronchitis.
Yeah, cancer, bronchitis, emphysema, okay, lung cancer, coronary heart diseases. Okay, it is
Yeah.
tobacco, cigarettes, beedies, and all these pan masalas.
Oh.
Alcohol, you know
Pan
very well.
masala.
Alcohol, people like in every party, people take alcohol, right? So it is also a kind of depressant. It's a like nasha, depressant, and it is affecting your CNS, right? People like,
Yeah, this
oh
is
my
this is the
god,
most
yeah,
common one.
yeah. It is very most common one, and it is taken by most of the people. Like just it is a symbol of the like fun. If you are taking alcohol, it means that you are having fun. Okay,
Or
and
getting away from the world, the reality.
yeah, maybe. Okay, but most of the parties they have alcohols, like from the big, like from the like good officers at a high level officers,
Yeah,
they
they
just
have
make the
like
alcohol as a like symbol of fun and enjoyment. Okay, whenever something good is happening like marriage, wedding, many people are
champagne.
yeah, many people taking alcohol, isn't it? People usually have
Champagne, let's go.
alcohols. Yes. Okay, got it now.
Yeah.
So yes, so all these are about your drug abuse. So can you just tell me, can we say that why addiction is taking place? Why people are becoming addicted? Why? Because first time, just because of the curiosity, just because of the need of adventure, just for the excitement. just for the experiment, just to escape from the stress. They just try that. Am I right? Or maybe your family's structure is very unsupportive, so people just take it for just for the curiosity, excitement. But uh, when it is becoming habit, you don't know. You are taking as an experiment, you are taking as a just for one time, two time, three time, and doing that it become habit. Are you getting,
Right.
Vishnu, what I'm saying? So firstly
Yeah.
you try just for the like you want to try, but when it becoming habit you won't realize. Okay.
Right.
So how can we, okay, what are the symbol that people are taking drug? Can we say that there is a academic down in the academic performance, lack
Oh,
in the
oh yeah.
lack in the interest of the personal hygiene,
They get dumber, they get
yeah,
uglier.
there can be aggressive behavior, rebellious behavior, lack of interest in the hobbies, maybe change in the sleeping and the eating habits, right? Fluctuations in the weight, right? So and
Yeah.
you won't be able to talk much with the friends and all these. So why? Because these are the symptoms that you are taking something. Okay, what are drugs can affect your body? How?
They can cause diseases and
Yes,
addictions.
it can
An
give the
overdose can
depression,
kill you.
mood
Alters your
swings. Do
neurochemistry,
you
yeah.
know Sushant Singh Rajput?
Yes, he died of
Yeah,
suicide, right?
yeah, suicide. But many people just were saying like because of the he used to take drugs. That's why he become
Oh,
depressed and that's why he just did the suicide. Okay. Okay. So how can
oh.
we prevent people from taking drug? What can we do? Prevention.
Educate them?
Okay. But don't you think all these are very much educated? Still they are taking drug.
Well,
Don't
that's
you think
that.
that?
Well, they're dumb. Clearly
They
not.
are not dumb, but education is not the only thing. Education is
But
the
like,
not the only thing which can stop you from taking drug. Even if you are very much educated, you can try for the excitement. Many people usually try. That's why
well,
I'm just
that
saying.
means they're not educated then.
Can we say that we have to give the education regarding this only? That's why what I'm doing.
Well, that's what I meant.
Okay, fine. Yes, educate them to the drug abuse only.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
That's what I
not
meant.
okay. That particular area. Okay, that's why we are giving. Okay, can we say that we should avoid the undue pressure, peer pressure sometime?
Yeah.
We have to give the counseling session with the help of the experts. We have to take help from the parents if your parents are supportive. Okay, we have to see the danger signal. There are certain organization which keep you like which help you to come out from all these, right?
AA for alcohol.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if it's
So
in India though.
okay, so this is all about your drug abuse, and here finally your chapter of human health and disease is over. Okay.